Today's movie, Eddington, 2025, written and directed by Ari Aster. This is a newish movie. It was premiered at the Cannes Film Festival, where it did not do well. This movie is not that popular. People don't really like this movie. Some people like it, some people hate it. A lot of people are indifferent to it.
Ooh, the whole spectrum, huh?
I'd say the people that really like this movie are the people who are really into politics, because it's kind of a political satire. I mean, it's about an election.
You talking about like the MSNBC viewers and the Fox News viewers, both sides.
Chapo Trap House people,
Oh, I see. I see.
libertarians.
The what?
David Sirota liked this movie.
I think he said libertarians,
Oh,
and
I
that
thought
that would be good too.
I felt like it cut out. So I just heard Aryans.
The Aryans, there were.
Wait a minute, libertarians.
Whoa,
I just found a new conspiracy for us, Mike.
we're breaking new ground. Thank you. I need a new one. I need a new one.
We got to get creative. Let's come up with something really like fucking cool.
All right. Well, don't
No,
discuss it
this
here.
movie is
All right,
about conspiracy theories, so it would be good to talk about conspiracy theories on this episode, because this movie is all about conspiracy theories and why the people that believe them believe them.
Conspiracy theories about what in particular are you saying, William?
We have conspiracy theories about, I mean,
JFK,
everything. We have
the
COVID.
Queen, the Rothschilds, the Getty.
Let's start with the movie. Let's start with the movie, and not just
All
So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Okay.
We
okay.
have the first conspiracy theory is the Fed sunk the Titanic. This is left by
The
Emma
Federal
Stone.
Reserve, the people in charge of the Federal Reserve, you mean? And that is actually true. That happened. So
Conspiracy theories are a part of this movie. The other thing is social media bubbles, the feed. Everybody has their own feed, and they get their own personal news sent to them. And
how does how does that show that in the movie though?
they're all using Facebook, and they're all
The bubble stuff, you mean?
the girl.
Well,
the
Joaquin
girl,
Phoenix, you see on his phone, it says like, you don't hate immigrants enough. Like, he's in a right-wing bubble. He doesn't see any of the Black Lives Matter stuff when it happens. And then you see the
Right.
kids, they have their own bubble.
Yeah.
And so, but really this movie is mostly about 2020 and COVID and lockdown and the way everybody collectively lost their mind, and how America split apart and we can never go back together again, because the overlords, the tech overlords, who are opening up a deep fake data center called Solid Gold Magic Carp, named after the Pokemon. The Solid Gold Magic Carp is on the horizon. The big tech
What's that?
overlords
What
control
is-
us.
What's the Pokemon thing? What is it going to do to us?
The main element, like the main thrust of the movie, is about how Solid Gold Magikarp,
Oh, that's in the movie. You're saying? Okay, I thought
the
it was in real life.
Pokemon,
It was the
that's
name of
based
the
on a,
data center.
Right,
that's
right.
the name of a Pokemon, and this
That
is
is
the
pretty
data
true to
center,
life.
and
It
it's
was
going
believable.
to take, and it's like a guy like Adam. He thinks he knows the world. He goes on
Yeah.
his phone. He goes on his Facebook, his
Yeah.
Instagram. He looks at stuff.
That's where I get my news about the world.
He's basically been hijacked by big tech, and they're controlling him. Okay, everything
up?
he knows, everything he believes is filtered just for him, and he thinks like, oh, I know what I'm seeing the real stuff. I'm understanding this. I know
I get
the
what you're
truth.
saying, like hypothetically, but I actually am seeing the real stuff. So
Yeah. You
That's
see
cool.
the real stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you sent us some great stuff this weekend and last week. Really solid.
yeah, it was good stuff. And I didn't hear any refutations of it. So
He sent us a clip. He sent us a proof that Israel was behind 9/11, something we didn't know until now.
yeah,
I mean, I like the last one that the Israel is behind the murder of Nicole Brown Simpson. I still haven't read what that is, but I would like to hear that.
yeah, that really fucked me up when I learned that Israel was behind. It was actually the one that murdered Nicole Brown Simpson
And
and
that's the
Ron
thing.
Goldman.
In his defense, he was missing a solid story of who could be an alternative murderer, and that would have been a much better story, that the Mossad murdered her as opposed to
Yeah,
the Colombian drug lords that he blamed. in his trial.
Should have
Now in
blamed
this
Israel.
movie,
OJ, come on, man. You still be alive.
Eddington, I'm sure he did blame.
Yeah,
I mean, but anyway, like in this movie, Eddington, it starts off about COVID, but then over the course of the movie, all of these conspiracy theories become real. They become physical, and they end up happening in their real life. Like you
the
got
Titanic.
Joaquin Phoenix. He's the sheriff. You know, he's like a classic conservative, mostly libertarian. Just like, hey, he wants people. He just wants everybody to be treated right.
He's a Texan
Salt
guy.
salt of the earth guy. He's from New Mexico. It's a New Mexican
He's
movie.
a Texan guy.
He's cool with reefer. I love they called it reefer.
You got the mayor, Pedro Pascal. He's more of a Gavin Newsom type. He has a bar and he has city council meetings in his bar. And this is in like, it's just people drinking. And he's like, hey, you know, if the mayor's doing business, then anyone can drink in the bar. And no one's supposed to be going to bars. And this is, of course, like Gavin Newsom in the French Laundry.
Right.
And then you have the Black Lives Matter storyline involving the teenagers and the way they get involved in this. And two teenage boys, they become protesters, and I guess they become protesters because they want to get with this cute little white girl who they first meet, and she's reading an Angela Davis book.
Yeah.
Are you guys familiar with Angela Davis?
Is
Yeah.
she? Yeah, I think
She was the chick on Murder, She Wrote, right?
I have no idea what she wrote.
She wrote Murder.
Angela Davis.
She's from Oakland, right?
Black Panther.
Yeah,
She's a professor emeritus at UC Santa Cruz. In the early 70s, she lent some firearms to a 17-year-old black high school student who
hasn't done that?
So far,
who
so
took
good.
a
So far, so
court
good.
hostage because he was trying to get his brother freed.
Oh, like a little dog day afternoon kind of thing.
The Soledad brothers. So those guys are considered political prisoners. She gave them guns. She got charged. Eventually, I guess the charges got dropped, but she's a revolutionary.
Cool.
Check out the Soledad brothers if you guys want to hear some cool stories. They went to prison. They learned kung fu. They got into like, you know.
And it's because of the Soledad prison, or is their last name Soledad?
I think their last name is Soledad, but I don't even know. They become communists in prison. Their heads are full of knowledge. But that's a fun Wikipedia I read, and there's some good Democracy Now! In interviews with Angela Davis. But then, of course, in the juiciest section, and the most mysterious, we got Emma Stone, Joaquin Phoenix's wife. She has a dark history involving sexual abuse. And she gets involved with Austin Butler. And he tells a story about when he was a child, his father, who was a Washington, D.C. politician, gave him away to a group of men in Northern California, where they were then, I guess, sexually abused and then freed.
Bohemian Grove.
They're in the Bohemian Grove getting raped.
Or a pizza place or something.
Joaquin Phoenix is very he doesn't buy this story. He's not into this story. But Emma Stone, she believes
why not? Sorry, I'm getting
he believes it.
My wife. Lord.
She believes it because her father raped her. And that's one of the big secrets of the movie. Her father is the rapist.
How did you figure that out?
How did I figure that out?
Yeah. Was it in the movie and I missed it?
It's very subtly in the movie. It's one of those things the first time you watch it, you won't exactly pick up because it's ambiguous. But when you watch it again, it becomes very obvious that it is, because Joaquin Phoenix uses that knowledge to accuse Pedro Pascal of rape, because the mother said it was Pedro Pascal that raped her. But Emma Stone is like, no, that's not what happened, Mom. And you're only
like always arguing or whatever, right?
And
she's in denial. The mom's in denial.
The mom's in denial.
I got you.
Oh, and she's kind of a kooky lady too.
And he
Not,
does.
So
not too kooky, but a little kooky.
he's
Joaquin
very
Phoenix
kooky.
asks her briefly. I guess that was kind of a push
Man,
towards.
I'd be so pissed if I was like, this guy raped me, and this another person was like, no, it was this other guy.
And
Be
it falls
like,
flat on the. It falls flat. It doesn't work. The accusation by Joaquin Phoenix doesn't work.
That scene was
And that,
awesome in the town hall when he ends with, "It was raped," and it was like almost comedic. That shit was so funny.
the Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, yeah, with the like 10, 15 people there, if that.
it's a good monologue.
Yeah, that was really good. I like that.
See, this movie. It has a. The joke is that it's all the craziness of America, but in a small town with just like a few dozen people.
Right.
Yeah. I like how the movie starts because it's like, because this movie is so much about like the political shit or whatever. It's hard to know like, or like while you're watching, it's hard to quite know where it's coming from because the beginning, like Joaquin Phoenix is like, it's like he's like a sane person in a crazy world because everybody's so freaked out about the masks and they're like
There's no
out of,
COVID in the town. The
yeah,
small
there's no
town
COVID in the
literally has
town.
no COVID,
All
and
of the
he's
like rigid stuff of early COVID and shit, like the six
plus
feet
he
apart,
has
like washing stuff.
Grocery store.
Yeah.
he has medicine. You see him use his asthma medicine.
He's at risk.
But
So
it's
he's
like,
like, I don't want to wear a mask. And
so
like,
the movie like makes it like be like the liberal mask people are like the crazy, absurd people, and Joaquin Phoenix is it's a really good way to like make the audience identify with this character that like does wild shit later.
that little bit of just like satire to a certain demographic makes people hate this movie. Anyone who's like very serious pro masking
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and like serious like about COVID health safety, like immediately like rejects the movie because they cannot stand Joaquin Phoenix being like the lead character.
Yeah, the movie like presents him as like the person you're supposed to identify with.
Yes. Well, he's the
But it's
protagonist
a
of the
troll.
movie.
It's a troll though.
Yeah, who
The
the
But
movie's
heck
he's
cares
trolling you.
about that? It was like almost 10 years ago.
but
It's
the
fine.
thing is,
It's 2020.
It was like 6 years. That's almost 10.
well,
You
the
round up.
irony
No,
is
that's cool.
his character's like, we don't like not everybody needs to wear a mask. What about our personal freedom? And he's also saying things like, look, there is no law that you have to wear a mask. That's if the state wants to pass a law, it's just a guidance, blah, blah, blah. But ironically, at the end of the movie, he develops a cough and he starts to get pretty sick looking and he's afraid he gets a COVID test, but he's afraid to hear the answer. He most likely has COVID by the end of the movie. So the
Well,
movie
yeah, then the
isn't
movie
in
has kind of
denial of COVID. It's just saying, like the director he says he's a hypochondriac. He loves wearing a mask. He's like afraid of being sick all the time. So, but he wanted to explore a character like this. And he said he met a guy who the sheriff is based on.
at the end when they were taking him to the hospital. They specifically said he had 105 temperature, and they had to what is it, warding him off or whatever. So I think it's pretty for sure he had COVID.
Absolutely.
Yes, thank you. I just
And
wanted
it's
to
funny. It's the
point that out.
joke. His character's
it's the
like,
joke.
don't wear a mask, and then he gets COVID.
Yeah.
There's also
Hilarious.
That also happens after like the really heavy child abuse shit that with Emma Stone or whatever. He like gets in his car and he's like, he does that like thing where that everybody did, where you're like, oh fuck, that first like sign.
I never got
Very
COVID.
funny
I
stuff.
don't know the sign.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's cool. Your
When you
immune
had
system is
COVID.
too powerful.
Did you have COVID, Adam?
Well, COVID. I mean, I had whatever the government like, spread in the. I believe the COVID was or something different disease was dropped on us from the chemtrails.
Regardless, you got this disease. Did you come up positive on a COVID test?
You know what? I don't remember. I actually don't remember. I remember feeling very sick from the vaccines, but I
Here
don't
we go.
remember.
That seems like a very selective
God.
memory.
Your microphone is facing the opposite direction of your mouth.
Sorry,
It's pointing towards the computer.
I'm too like I'm thinking about some heavy shit right now.
I
Now
never
that
did.
you guys are asking me, I don't know if I can confidently say that I ever.
I think
did get
Adam has
COVID.
long COVID.
Oh no.
I think he's and he's got the jab.
I got my penis has long COVID.
Really?
Jab your penis into COVID.
Yeah. No, my penis has short regular COVID.
I never got COVID.
Me
Are you
neither.
are you really did not, William?
No.
No, no.
You did, maybe I didn't either. Maybe I just
And
got a
like
cold.
once they
I
like
didn't
they
get one of those either.
once I got jabbed, I
You
was
were
like off
like
to the races. I was going to New Beverly all the time. I was hanging
yeah,
out in like,
wet markets.
wet markets,
Eating bats.
New
secret
Beverly's kind of a wet market with the
virus
clientele.
laboratories, restaurants, getting ice cream. I was
Yeah.
out and about,
Going in and
just
out of labs. A lot of
kissing
labs.
contests.
Oh.
Ew.
Did you win?
I lost
Oh no.
Oh,
I
last
cannot
place.
imagine the lips on the guy who beat you. Because this guy, for the listeners, he has some big, juicy lips. So I wish this was a video podcast so you could see.
Yeah, he looked like Super Dave on Conan O'Brien when he had the inflated lips.
Oh,
Now
yeah, yeah, cool.
we got a good cast. Pedro Pascal. People, a lot of people are like, "Oh, Pedro Pascal, he's in everything. That guy sucks." And it's like this is one of his best performances. He's really good as this like
believable.
mayor.
Yeah, funny, like lame libtard.
White guy.
Yeah, but also like totally reasonable, except for the fact like his problem is that
Yeah, sure.
he's controlling everyone and he thinks he's better than everyone and he's using his status to his advantage at all times. But I mean, Joaquin Phoenix, his character, he's a little naive. He gets very upset about the masking at the grocery store, and a little fight about not wearing a mask between Joaquin Phoenix and Pedro Pascal, and it's shot like a western. Like there's like western music, and the camera kind of pans, and it's like Joaquin Phoenix has his cowboy hat on, and this all in this grocery store. This little opening incident is the catalyst for all the chaos and insanity of the movie. And we're talking like people getting murdered later on, like full blown um
Riots.
terrorist cells. Well, I guess the Black Lives Matter thing also is a catalyst, but like this little personal vendetta at this little store just leads to like complete insanity later on because these two guys can never admit they're wrong and they can never compromise. They can never go back. They just keep escalating the fight more and more and more, which is what is going on in modern day America, baby.
Oh.
So on this list of cast members, I see Keith Jardine, who I like. It says muscular man. Who's the muscular man?
I'm not sure, man.
I can't think
I
of any
don't know.
I mean, I would have noticed a muscular man, and I didn't
Who's
see.
Keith Jardine, Mike?
He was an MMA fighter, and then now he's an actor. He was very good in let's see what is this other movie?
Is he one
Oh,
of
he's really
the
good in Shot Caller.
is he an Antifa super soldier? Because
So yeah,
those guys show up later.
we didn't see his face, so that he could be considered a muscular man.
The Antifa super soldier part of this movie is my favorite part. And a lot of people, it's a little divisive, but when they show up on the airplane with the globe in the
Yeah,
hand over the airplane, and they're like doing push-ups, they're like smoking weed, and they have like all their protest signs and all their
Back,
slogans.
backpacks with all the little pins on it. That was very funny. I also thought it was funny
Yeah, it's very super funny.
the clip they kept showing where Antifa was on the roof shooting at the police station and just like killing cops with the rifles. That was also very funny. I mean, like nothing like that happened. Not even close.
No, but people were afraid of Antifa. My brother, he's
I
very
know.
much
I know. They're so
he
stupid.
he considers Antifa terrorists.
Lock them
There
up,
is some
boys.
I I believe the amount of domestic terrorist groups in the United States is so low because once you're designated a terrorist group, it's like you have no rights. It's a crazy designation, and they've been very slow to use it on any American people. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised in the second Trump term if they start accusing certain groups of being terrorists.
So can't you just like change your name and start a new group?
No,
Why not?
because the FBI, like a gang. There's a whole John Oliver story about like being on the gang list. Like once you're on the gang list,
Validated.
you're like fucked, and it could just be like a social media post, but you get serious. Like all your charges get escalated. You know, your ability to be searched is like you lose any rights, privacy you have there. So if you're I mean, look, if you're designated terrorist, you can be sent to like a black site. You can just be completely tortured. There's like you have like no rights. We don't really do that so much now, but I mean, they did.
You can't.
That's what you think. You
We still have
think? See,
Guantanamo Bay.
William
We
is
still
sitting
have,
here saying, "I think I know what's going on." He's sitting there saying he thinks he knows what's going on at the black sites. You understand?
do you know what a black site is, Adam?
Yeah, it's like
Very,
Chicago, West Baltimore.
very dark area. It's like it's spooky. You can't see anything.
Ooh, that sounds
Do you
scary.
live a
I would
black
not
site?
like to be in that black
Are
site.
there any
All
black
the lights
sites
are
in
off.
Laguna Beach?
I saw a black site. There was a black site today that I saw.
Okay.
One black site.
Yeah. Same thing. Yeah.
Um,
Same thing in my town. Anytime I see a black site, I'm super surprised. Like, oh, who put that black site there?
Now
Yeah.
this
It
race
came out of
comes up in
nowhere.
yes.
race comes up in Eddington. Pedro Pascal makes a campaign commercial, and there are black people in it with like dreadlocks, and he's like high-fiving them, and you see Joaquin Phoenix and his two deputies watching it, and they're like, "What is this? The Jeffersons? Where'd they get these black people from?" But one of his deputies is black.
Yeah.
He's
True.
like the more his name is Michael. He's the more reasonable one. Then the other one is named Guy. I'd say Guy is maybe the weakest character in the movie. He's such a cartoon of a stupid conservative
funny.
guy, but it's like it's
You
not
thought
that
he
it's
was
not
weaker than-
accurate.
I feel like Austin Butler's character is a little,
Douchey. He's
or
douchier.
it's just like I don't know the whole like Emma Stone thing about like him being married to like this artist or whatever. It's like that's a like
But she's not a real artist.
well,
She makes
She-
dolls
Like
that
children
on
and stuff.
like a
Yeah.
shitty website.
I don't know. That seems like from a less good movie.
Well, her
the artist and the
father
Austin
was the
Butler shit and
sheriff.
stuff.
Her father was the sheriff. So she, yeah,
Married
her
the
father-
sheriff.
forgot about that.
Yeah, so she
Totally
married
normal.
the other sheriff, the new sheriff, the deputy who worked for her father. And it's
Good
a small
Lord.
town.
Oh,
and
that's why
probably
she
her
doesn't want to
mother.
fuck him now. Now
Yeah,
I'm
and her
just
mother
getting it.
probably pushed it on her. And then the Austin Butler character, some people were comparing him to David Koresh.
Sure.
Or he's like
But
Russell Brand or
He's
something.
very
I feel
old.
like.
He's like Russell
Or
Brand.
No, he's not like Russell Brand, I guess.
He
but he's
looks like
Yeah.
he looks like him.
Yeah.
I think his
New agey and
performance
shit.
is great. I love the way he comes into the house when they have
He
their
just doesn't
big
feel like a
dinner.
real person in that world.
Sure, he's a exaggerated character, but like, what is the real world at this point? He's one of the fantastical elements of the movie that sets up the more fantastical elements like later on. But when he comes to the house and he's looking around and he's like, I love this. And it's like a shitty little doll. And you see this shot of Emma Stone, who's like glowing. Like she's just like she's never been like, you can just tell like she's like in love with this guy.
Yeah.
She's sopping wet downstairs, if you know.
That's what happens when I talk about any ladies' art. They all get sopping wet. And
What about a
glowing.
What about a lady's fart?
Yeah.
What happens?
That's a-
What happens to you when you smell that?
If I
That is
what
that
happens
is
to me?
beautiful.
Yeah, you.
That is. Let me smell that. That is beautiful.
I think it's all right. Everybody farts. You know, it's no big
thought-
deal.
I thought Adam, you would like the QAnon Pizzagate conspiracy characters the most because that's like your favorite conspiracy.
Well, it's not my favorite conspiracy. It's just like one that is true and that I
Pressing.
keep trying to show you is true, but you won't believe me.
Yeah, you showed us a tweet today that said the owner of Comet Pizza, he mentioned his basement, or like he had a basement for tomato. He put his tomatoes in the basement.
Well, you said previously that the Comet Pizza does not have a basement. And that's like a very common way for people to dismiss Pizzagate as a.
Does it have a basement?
And I just providing you some evidence that it does have a
And,
basement.
let me ask you. So it has a basement.
tomatoes.
Tell us what happens in the basement.
That child stuff about the children, the sex,
What
and the
stuff?
and the stuff, and then Hillary Clinton takes her faces off and stuff.
Which children?
A
The
dream. They harvested.
sex trafficked children. What are you talking about, man?
What are their names?
I thought.
Believe it or not, William, they don't have you. It's you, they.
Who's the
You
missing?
may not know
They
the
don't keep a
victims of
list.
international child
The
sex
FBI
trafficking.
doesn't. So, but well, what, okay. Well, where are their parents? Don't their parents go like, "My kid's missing. He went to Comet Pizza. He never came back."
Well, maybe they're from other countries.
Oh,
No,
okay. What is this?
That's fucked up, man.
I just think it's bizarre to
I'm
accuse people of murder, rape,
Pedophilia.
pedophilia, sex
pedophilia. Don't forget
trafficking,
about that.
but there seem to be no victims.
I am. You're sympathetic to
No, okay,
Hillary
well,
Clinton.
No, I'm just saying like
The child
a friend,
face eater.
a friend, a teacher, a neighbor, someone usually reports, "Hey, this child is
Hey, little
missing."
William Mendoza is missing. Where is he?
Yeah,
What
don't
if
you
The
know?
basement of Comet Pizza getting.
What
I
if they're
think
taking entire groups of people and then like breeding underground and using those kids that are off the grid,
Okay.
that are
What
off the
if
grid, and
this
they're
is?
born so no one knows they're even
Oh
there.
yeah. That's also possible.
I'll
Mike.
just say this:
That's a good theory.
if I was a Washington D.C. child rapist,
Yeah.
I would not want to fuck that basement kid. I would want a beautiful, innocent kid who has sunshine and innocence. I don't want some like
You got to pay
gurgling
premium for that,
monster
though.
like "Bleh, I've never seen sunlight. Oh, I'm just holes for you to
Hey,
use, Mr. Governor.
hey! You don't need to.
I never been out.
You don't need to denigrate the cave babies, the babies that are born underground.
Well, this
You can
is the
fuck
thing
them
with
too.
conspiracy
They're just
theories.
as fuckable as the other kids.
There's a lot of theory, but
Right.
there's no actual victims. There's no witnesses. There's no crimes. It's just I just
No. William,
Rich people don't go to the police, man. You know what
what are
I'm
you
saying?
talking about?
They know
what do you
not to.
mean?
They sit in their crystal castles. They know not to go to the police.
Interesting.
Maybe. Well, why would rich people go to the police? They're not the ones who are missing children. It's the
How do you know they're
poors.
poor? Who? Yeah, sure. Okay,
So
and then
I don't want to be. I feel like I'm being vilified for
well, it's fun for the
caring about
audience to
victims of
listen to
child
your
sex
theories.
trafficking.
It's fun for the audience.
I'm just saying, Mike
Look,
only crime
you
is caring about children who are sex trafficked, and I think that
who are
that
they?
upsets you.
But they don't exist. There are no victims.
But what if they did?
What if they? Then you could
Understand?
And then
But
also these
That's
people
a
run
good-
the
that's a
world.
good point.
I love this. They run the world, but Hillary Clinton's involved, yes,
She's got to be in there.
Go on.
and
Go on.
she didn't win the election.
What does
that
that have
seems-
to do with her rape cutting kids' faces off?
Well, it's like she doesn't run anything. She's
I
an
would say
idiot.
that's a big reason why she didn't win, actually.
She was a
'Cause
senator.
people said, well, I don't like that. I'm not going to vote for that again.
10 years ago.
Okay.
I'll vote. You fooled me once on that, but I'm not going to vote for that again.
Let me, Adam, quick. Bridget Macron, does she have a penis or a vagina?
Why not both?
Then everybody
Mhm.
could be right.
Yeah, I want her to have both, so everyone's right, and then everybody can have a good laugh about it, and just move on.
That's a very wishy-washy answer. It's I would say you definitely don't have balls to give an answer like that.
Hey,
Boom.
You know what I mean?
Oh, there goes the boom goes the dynamite.
this is another thing for the listeners that William and I has gotten very upset with me about because I just present evidence without comment, and he
Evidence.
finds it very threatening to his worldview. He says, "No, she's a beautiful lady.
She's an ugly woman,
I
but
would never. She
I
could
don't-
never be a man."
I don't think anyone
Man.
called her beautiful.
Yeah.
William called her beautiful, I think, if I remember.
That's your
right.
thing. You really love calling women queens, and they're beautiful.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, hey, I mean,
She
look,
is a queen, or he is. Well, he or she.
moon landing.
Everybody's
Did it
a
happen,
queen,
Adam?
baby.
Come on. Where's the end of the line?
I haven't investigated the moon landing too much. What do you think, Mike?
Well, I of course believed the conspiracy that it was totally fake, but then I watched a better documentary about how it was not fake, and that one won.
That convinced you? Yeah, I just need to watch better, the best
The,
documentary
the
about something. I'll
cost
believe whatever it says.
the cost of slow motion at the time was like super expensive or something, and like they would cost so much to fake it that you might as well just go to the moon.
I'll say this about the moon.
What? Slow motion? What are you talking
I,
about?
I can't remember exactly like the something about how it would have been extremely expensive to do that, and they couldn't do it at the time. I'll find it and
Also,
watch it.
rockets are not a thing that like we clearly have rockets. You can
Oh,
just
here
take
we
a
go.
rocket
Here we go,
up,
guys.
up, and then 2 days, 3 days later, you end up on the moon. Going to the moon is easier than going to the bottom of the ocean. There's no pressure.
I'm
Now
feeling
getting
some
back,
pressure.
oh, that's a whole other story. Now there's a great if you want to see a good conspiracy theory. Is it about the moon landing? I think it's about Mars. Capricorn 1, starring our good buddy OJ Simpson.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
See the
He's
hero?
he's one of the astronauts, and basically him and Josh Brolin or James Brolin, and then I forget who else. It's three guys. They're gonna go to Mars. They get suited up. They get in the space shuttle, and what happens? Turns out it's just a TV set, and they have to tell him like, look, we were gonna send you to Mars. We don't have the money. People want us. People are expecting us to do this, so we have to pretend that we're doing it.
This sounds like a good movie
It's okay. It's
that I think is
okay.
very realistic.
It's okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
There's some blame parts in it.
Can I read you this thing about the moon landing thing real quick?
Sure, let's hear it.
You'll know. I mean, you guys will know this or not. When this is played back at the normal frame rate, the footage plays back for longer. If you can't overcrank your camera, which recorded a normal frame rate, you can instead artificially slow down the footage, but you need a way to store the frames and generate new extra frames to slow it down. At the time of the broadcast, magnetic disc recorders capable of storing slow motion footage could only capture 30 seconds in total for a playback of 90 seconds of slow motion video. Is
Yeah,
that
it's true.
true?
Because in the moon, you were
Okay,
not
so yeah,
using film. This isn't a film camera. This is video. It's
it has to be.
early video, right? Because
Yeah.
it was live. So when you
So
shoot film, you have to develop it. You have to bring it back to Earth, develop it, right? So it's a live broadcast from space. So to get their slow moving, low gravity footage would be impossible on a set. Even like let's say they're not on the moon, right? Like they're shooting it on Earth. To do that in slow motion on video would be
to
impossible.
capture 143 minutes in slow motion, you need to record and store 47 minutes of live action, which simply was not possible at the time.
It's a pain in the ass. Also, yeah, when you shoot slow motion, you have more frames per second.
So of course, Adam, you could argue that the military is 40 years ahead of us, so they probably have the technology. They had the technology of 2000 in
Yeah.
1960.
We're talking
so,
a
Yes.
hard drive,
Yeah,
a hard drive
definitely.
the size of the Titanic. We're talking a massive server.
You
just
mean
for
the
this.
boat that you mean the boat that
And I'm
they
just saying,
switched the Titanic with? You don't mean the Titanic
I
itself,
and I
'cause
just say
that's sitting in the
all you
harbor.
got to do
So
is get a rocket with a lot of jet fuel, and you just or rocket fuel, and you just fly up. It's not hard
that's
to get
all
to
it
the moon.
takes. Oh, okay.
It's not hard. It's just a giant rocket. I mean, even the
You gotta
Soviets did
tell
it.
China, bro,
They
because
got out of
they're struggling.
China's about to go to the moon
yeah,
this decade.
They need a guy like you there,
what is the point of going to the moon?
just to like put your flag in it and be
Yeah.
like, "We
It's
did
called
it! Yay!"
the
Who
Cold
cares?
War, baby.
Yeah. What's the point? Who gives a shit?
What's the point?
Yeah.
I think it's called winning the Cold War and showing the Ruskies, the commie bastards, who's in charge.
But what if
Also,
like
they
instead they
developed lots of technology, such as Tang, and every
hang?
boy and
Oh,
girl
nice.
today drinks Tang, and so it's a wonderful blessing we went to the moon.
That's beautiful.
Now, enough about the moon because the moon is gay.
Yeah, it's like one of the gayest things in our night sky.
But
We
shooting
need
it
to
on
talk.
film would require thousands of feet of film. A typical reel of 35 millimeter film at 25 frames per second lasts 11 minutes, and is 1,000 feet long.
Mike's getting
Damn,
sucked
dude.
in, bros.
Stanley Kubrick would never allow such a thing.
And he doesn't like flying. That's what it says
No,
here. Yeah, so there
he
you
would never
go.
leave. He wouldn't leave England.
He'd want to do it on location, and he doesn't like flying. That's what this thing says,
Mm.
So
which makes sense.
Yeah.
I've been to the moon.
Ugh.
It's nice. It's jolly up there. There's bats. There was a conspiracy theory over 100 years ago that was very popular about people with telescopes. They could see bats on the moon, and they
That would
would
be so
write
sick.
cool articles. And they're like in the New York Times, or they're in New York newspapers about like all the bat people on the moon and blah blah blah. Like, look,
Yeah. And that ended up being true. So
Imagine how far a bat could fly in low gravity. I mean, they would just be like floating halfway across the moon.
they'd be in heaven.
Yeah.
They would love being on the moon.
and the moon is full of all the natural resources a bat would need to live. It has
It's made out of cheese.
and bugs for them to eat and all that great stuff they need. So
Yeah.
now in the movie, Joaquin Phoenix, he can't handle his wife's rape from her father. He's in denial. He can't. It's also not useful.
Yeah,
What
because
he does-
he believes the mom's story, right?
The mom also set him off early on. She's like, aren't you going to protect her? That's a big reason why he started standing up to Joaquin or Pedro Pascal, is because the mom kind of egged him on, the mother-in-law. So
Of course,
he
it's
does the
her
he does
fault.
the he does the accusations. He accuses Pedro Pascal of the rape when she was 16. Then Emma Stone leaves a Facebook video where she says it's not true, it never happened, he didn't rape me. And she leaves that night and she goes with Austin Butler, takes off. And Joaquin Phoenix is just devastated. He's like crying, watching loops of video of the wedding, happier times. And then the next day, there's a little noise complaint at Pedro Pascal's ranch. And there's like a big party. And he goes there with his stupid car with all the "you're being manipulated" Bill Gates. They're building a data center. Who's paying for it? You. Did you vote for it? No. He drives there and he walks in, and
It's all pretty reasonable sounding to me.
this is like a great scene. This is the best scene in the movie, right? Like
The
with
fire
camera.
where Katy Perry's song is playing.
Yeah, and the camera's behind him. It's kind of like Goodfellas.
Mm-hmm.
He goes and he sees Emma Stone is playing on a loop, and he unplugs that TV, and then he goes in again. Fireworks is playing, and Pedro Pascal is like making fun of him. He's like, "Oh, your little video didn't go so well." And then he goes and unplugs the music. Pedro Pascal plugs it in, and then Joaquin Phoenix goes back, and I don't know if he unplugs it or not, but Pedro Pascal slaps him in the face,
Some great physical comedy. It was so good.
and he slaps him in the face again.
Yeah. His glasses
Joaquin-
get slightly askew.
Yes, and then
Yeah.
he just like freezes and walks out the party.
Yeah.
And then he drives away and his stupid sign falls off his truck, and he goes into town and he's driving in the wrong lane. And we haven't talked about this character. He's very important.
Butterfly.
The homeless man.
Oh, that guy. Excuse me.
The homeless man
Yes.
who in the beginning of the movie is saying things like, "I want your face, I want your eyes." And he's saying all these things that kind of sound like tech desires, like the things like a computer wants from like when you use a phone, it looks at your face. Like he's saying all these weird things, like AI things. He's saying like, "I want your soul." Like he's saying like these crazy things, like, "I'm gonna have $1 million," and he's by the data center. Anyway, he shoots him to death because he just cannot handle this guy drinking alcohol and just being out of control.
Well, he's like taking out his thing about Pedro Pascal, right?
Sure, he's taking it out about Pedro Pascal, but he's also taking it about the wife.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, of course, his whole life.
And also the bum fucked him up earlier in the movie too, a little bit. Threw him on the
bum
ground.
fucked- and there's a viral video of him getting
Oh, sure.
Throwing the
He's
bum
had it coming.
around.
He had it coming.
and then he gets his little booties on and he gets his little pliers and he like cleans up the crime scene and he does a good job. Dumps his body in the river. And then that night, this is one of my favorite shots in the movie. Pedro Pascal's at home and he's making tea and he's in his sweatpants and he just walks across the room looking at his phone and he's not looking at anything. And it's like such a real thing because the way people use their phones in this movie and they're ever present, it always feels real the
Mhm.
way they use them. And so he's just a guy on his phone. He's not paying attention. He turns on the TV. There's like something about a riot, Black Lives Matter. There's a purse. He yells at his son. He's like, "That girl was here. What are you doing?" And then you see like out the window this little flash of light, and then a bullet strike Pedro Pascal in the back, killing him.
Or like through his heart.
Yeah, right through the heart.
I
And
thought
then
it
you
was
see
more of
what
his stomach, but whatever.
Oh
you
yeah,
see.
something like that.
You see Joaquin Phoenix out there with the sniper rifle assassinating, and that little kerfuffle. What do you say, kerfuffle?
It's just a little kerfuffle.
He kills his
About the
son
mat
too. You left that
uh,
out.
about the masks has now escalated to murder. These two because they're political rivals.
Yeah.
And so he kills him, he kills the son, and he goes in and you don't see what he does, but he takes spray paint and he writes no justice, no peace.
Why does he do that?
Well, he's trying to blame Antifa.
Yeah, yeah, that's the Antifa slogan.
Oh, okay.
And BLM too, right?
Yeah.
Both.
So he's trying to blame it on the Antifa terrorists that are all over his phone feed. And also the riots were going on. There's all these funny Black Lives Matter riot scenes with wacky liberals acting silly and cops in riot gear. But then this is where it becomes like a Coen brother movie. It's kind of like Man Who Wasn't There. It's like a guy killed someone. Now he's in it. You're with him, and you're just watching him deal with this.
Yeah.
So again, he investigates himself, but he had already cleaned the crime scene.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah.
He has to
Yeah, he has to
investigate
like investigate the murder.
Yeah, and then
But-
the other cop comes in from
the Pueblo,
from the Indian
The res-
reservation.
the Indian reservation. He's doing a good job, and he's like solving the case very quickly.
Because we got no city cops. This is a town, so towns don't have city cops. It's the
Right.
sheriff has.
Sheriff's
Yeah,
Sheriff's
The-
Department.
the county sheriff has
Deputies.
sway over towns. It's like where William and I grew up. There was no police, city police.
Wow.
But there's
you guys
a,
must have grown up in a really privileged neighborhood.
It was all right.
Yeah.
It was like there were no sidewalks. It had no zoning. It was cool.
Yeah.
You
No
can do whatever
sidewalks.
you want.
What do you mean? What kind of fucking crazy anarchy is this?
It's like Florida, baby.
You technically lived in San Leandro, or did you live in Castro Valley?
Who can say?
Castro Valley? Good Lord.
Oh yeah, Juan Castro, baby.
He had his own, no, Fidel Castro. They gave him his own valley. That's how fucking these liberal Californian fucks.
Yeah, I mean it's not. I mean Williams said it was not very conservative town, but Castro Valley was known for being a very like racist town early
The
on.
suburbs are always
Just like
conservative.
everywhere is.
The suburbs are always like, that's why there can be no like common ground, is because there's like these two completely different like worlds that people live in. It's like the suburbs are this like bubble when you're like, what's the problem? Why is everybody? And there's no problems here. Everything's fine.
And what's the other?
The city and the cities you see, you're
There's
like,
no
oh,
other.
there's a lot
There's
of
no other
problems.
type of society in America.
Then there's nothing else.
There's no. You're missing
Town or city.
You're missing the big one.
Well,
What?
they're kind of rural.
The rural counties. Those are all the concern. All the rural counties are red. The
Well,
suburbs
it's the
don't
same
mean
suburb. It's the same thing as a suburb. It's like your world
No,
is like
no,
small
no, no.
and stuff. It's kind of the same thing. My
This-
point
it's
is a
a-
good
it's
point.
highly
Not the city.
distinct.
They're both not the city, so
Yeah.
they have that in common.
We need a conservative city and we need a liberal
Rural.
farm or some shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's what we need to get
Amen.
back to. We need variety in America. We need to bridge the gap because we're going crazy. We're running around with guns, killing each other. We're fighting. We got our own social medias. No one can agree. No one can even agree on what reality is.
Whoa, bro. Whoa. That's deep.
You know, the majority of Americans believe JFK was assassinated by the U.S. government, or there was a conspiracy. Like the majority of Americans believe in a conspiracy about JFK.
Sure.
There's definitely a conspiracy,
That doesn't
but
sound like it's a divide though. That sounds
it's
like it's a consensus.
it's not as broad of a conspiracy as people think it is.
Look, it's a stat I heard and I don't remember, so I can't really go into it.
That's never
So it's
stopped
very
me.
vague. But it sounds important and it's very vague. So the movie JFK is now fact. And the Warren report is like, what? Not true? Come on, guys. That thing is solid.
It's like 600 pages.
They know what they're talking about. Okay. The magic bullet theory is not correct. That part's not true, but the rest of it,
You just say that because you don't know any fucking magicians, people who can do magic.
oh, I know some magicians.
Besides Mike, Mike is a love sexual magician.
I know some
wanted
guys who can toss cards into a hat at a party. Believe me.
I wanted to be a magician when I was younger, and I felt so stupid when I got older. Like, it's just tricks.
Oh man,
They're just tricking me. They
that
don't
was your
actually.
life's dream.
No, 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 no. I mean, that was just
Okay.
one thing I wanted to do. Yeah, just you go through phases.
Okay, they're just tricking you.
Astronaut, magician, chef.
Yeah, you
All
were
of
like in high school when you were doing. How we
No,
all?
This would be younger. This would be
Okay, that's good.
junior high, elementary school. In high school, I assumed I would just be like an electrician or something.
Yeah, you want your dreams to be dead by high school for sure.
Yeah. Oh, they definitely were.
Especially magician type of dreams.
Yeah.
Unless, or you have to just really be a fucking actually good magician. Otherwise, because that's the only way that people won't be like, God, what a fucking idiot loser. Like he wants to be a fucking magician and he's not even, you know.
You have
But
to
if
be a
you do some
showman.
shit, if you're doing mind freak shit, people are like, oh fuck, he's a fucking real this motherfucker can do magic.
What about a guy who can make Shaquille O'Neal float?
Who did that?
sounds
David
cool.
Copperballs?
I'm talking Shaquille O'Neal laying flat on his back, flying in the
That would
sky.
be so cool, dude.
Did somebody do that, or what is this?
This
Oh,
is Williams magician's
yeah.
dream.
William just making a funny idea.
This is his
No, they
dream
did
as a
it.
magician. Oh, who did it?
You never seen the
Houdini?
Flying Shack?
What is this, like a Conan sketch or something?
No, it's Chris
real
Angel,
magic.
baby.
Oh, Chris Angel.
Oh shit,
the
he did.
master.
Guys, this is one of the most amazing.
Are you pulling it up? Okay.
This is real. Okay.
Chris Angel levitates the largest person ever. Shaq. Is that true? Is Shaq the largest person ever?
Okay, they got a bunch of people.
Okay. Carrot Top.
They got Shaq. They're holding him.
I think that is Carrot Top.
Yeah, Carrot Top's there.
Cool.
Carrot Top in Vegas.
Whoa, look at Shaq. He's floating.
Whoa. Whoa.
Wow, he's really high up.
Oh my God.
He's floating over the house. He's like flying away.
Wow.
Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav. No wonder he.
Look at Shaq floating around. And there's like beautiful Spanish tiles on these houses. They're in like Calabasas or like
This
San
is-
Bernardino.
Okay, so
This
this
is so bad.
This is real shit, dude. What are you talking about, dude?
How did they
is
do
real
this?
magic?
I
I know.
don't-
That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't know. I don't know.
This is like Lord of Illusions. I'm
Everybody
scared.
was laughing at Chris Angel, saying he sucked and shit until they saw this video.
He's a good magician.
He's not even in this video. That's the coolest part. He's like,
I think that's him.
where? Which one? Oh, in the hat.
The hat.
You're supposed to
I'm
put
not
like
used to
a
seeing him
hoop,
with a hat on.
around it so you prove there's no strings. Like I don't.
Maybe
That
that's the maybe that's why.
That was a
So-
horrible. That was a
It
horrible
takes
trick.
talent. It takes real talent. What do you mean? Chris Angel's huge. So
Mike could levitate Shaq better.
that
than
guy
that.
has a
Yes.
huge. He's every day. There's a new special or viral video of Chris
What-
Angel, the man.
He's a phenom.
Oh, I guess you don't see it on your feed. Much like the people of Eddington who didn't see the Black Lives Matter feed.
Williams' algorithm is all magicians.
My algorithm. Yeah. I wish.
That's
I
a good
can't-
feed, bro. I want that feed, honestly. It's better
The
than
direct-
the fucking thing that I have right now.
Ari Aster said when he was working on the movie in 2020 and coming up with ideas, he made multiple Twitter feeds or profiles, and he had like a far right one, far left,
That's cool.
a bunch of different ones. And he said once he had different feeds and was seeing different things, he was unable to change it. He couldn't get out of the feed.
In
He
that
couldn't-
profile, you mean?
in the profile,
In that
Yeah.
specific profile, yeah.
So everybody listening to this show right now, and you're on social media, you're in the same position, baby. You think Elon Musk is giving you freedom? He ain't. He's running your life. He's stealing your data.
Start a new profile and only like videos of magicians.
Start a
What
new
about if you
profile and only post movie clips. It's so much better. There's no news.
what
I
if you
see it.
just use it in like private mode or something? Would that help?
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah, Mike. Then you're in control.
Yeah.
All right,
You
right on.
fucking
Some guys I
idiot.
know their
I'm gonna do
feed is
that.
only giant black butts.
Oh God, I don't
That
really.
sounds like a good feed too.
There's a lot of Latinas in there too.
Really?
That'd be cool if you got occasionally also got a little magic trick in that as you're fucking
I'm getting hungry,
beating
bro.
off and shit.
Ready. It's time to feed. Now, the Antifa super soldiers show up because Joaquin Phoenix accuses them. They come to the town. They
That's
attack
really funny.
him. He goes to the Gunther's gun store and gets what kind of gun? Like an M50 or
I'm guessing that's an
M60.
M249 SAW squad automatic weapon. That's what it looked like.
He kills Butterfly, the Native American detective who was on his ass.
Right. He shoots his leg off.
Clearly an homage to Rambo. I mean, that was so the end of Rambo. Like,
Yes.
it's ridiculous.
Fighting the super soldiers. And then there's a young, he's fighting the super soldiers. It's kind of like a video game. He's spinning left and right. He's spinning around. His perspective, like the movie does
Those
a great
shots
job.
are awesome.
Not taking
Towards the-
any cover. He's just out in the middle of the street shooting at people like a cop would do, right?
If you watch the
trained
movie
cop.
again, you'll notice that every scene, the camera kind of hugs a character. It kind of gets locked into their perspective, their bubble, and like like the camera will be around Joaquin Phoenix and pan and see what he's looking at and this and that. So he's killing super soldiers. He's shooting people. He's going. I mean, we didn't even talk about the hostage, the black deputy he frames for the murder.
Oh yeah, that thing where he gets. Yeah, there's like that weird thing with
They
the other
kidnap
cops.
him.
Was his
And-
mouth like super glued shut or something? Why couldn't he?
They took him hostage.
No,
when
because he said if he told them, they told him if he said anything, they would shoot him. So he was trying to not say anything,
That's
trying to
the-
look like he wasn't talking.
Gotcha.
But the important thing in that part too is that Joaquin Phoenix is now framing a innocent black man, much like the O.J. Simpson conspiracy theory you guys were enjoying earlier.
Yes,
It's
terrible.
also, this is like a Black Lives Matter thing. It's like he's oppressing. It's a cop killing people.
Well, and
he killed the mayor.
he also used him in both contexts. He was like talking good about him earlier on. He's like, "Oh yeah, make sure you film the promotion of Michael." You know,
Yes,
and then now he fucking almost kills him. Like,
arrests him.
Yeah.
Just a totally innocent man. Just arrests him
yeah,
and frames him. Puts the little medallion,
His
award into the police cruiser.
yeah.
So he gets kidnapped, and this scene is awesome. He goes out to the desert. There's a giant explosion which just kills that one dude guy.
Yeah.
His hand gets ripped off. Joaquin Phoenix gets blown away, and then there's like a drone, and Joaquin Phoenix is like out of it. His sound is all muffled, and then earlier they said it smelled like gas, and then you see that all the gas light up, and it says like "no peace."
Yeah.
From a drone written in flames. It's just,
These
This is just
Antifa guys
awesome.
are amazing. Yeah,
well, they're funded by George Soros. So
Yeah.
of course. They have like millions and millions of dollars of backing. And so, yeah, then they get chased. That's when the chase begins around the town. Ends up with just Joaquin Phoenix and one super soldier. Joaquin Phoenix runs out of ammo. He has nothing. And the super soldier stabs him in the middle of the head.
that was so gross.
And you literally see his vision, his left and right eye.
Yeah,
like,
that's crazy.
they like separate. And then who shows up? The young boy, the young white kid, the little nerdy white kid who liked the girl, who told his
protest.
father about how we need to end the white. Like, it's not enough to be anti-racist. We have to like end the white race entirely. And his dad called him a retard.
That was so. That was really funny.
One of the classic jokes of the movie. He comes out with his gun and he shoots the Antifa super soldier, killing him, all on video, and he captures it.
Yeah.
And he becomes Kyle Rittenhouse. This is the Kyle Rittenhouse
Right,
story. And he becomes the hero. He saved the sheriff. He killed the super soldiers. The super soldiers, the Antifa terrorists, are blamed for the killing of the mayor, thus getting Joaquin Phoenix out of trouble. And this kid makes a TikTok video where now he's conservative and he's like moving to Florida. He's got a new girlfriend. He's living
Oh, he
in
goes to University of Florida.
University of Florida, Gainesville, and
Go
he does
Gators.
he does a podcast with James Woods, and they talk about Big Mike, Michelle Obama.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a real James Woods cameo.
What a good sport. I wonder what that was like. See, doesn't he
He's
think that for real?
Yeah.
James
So
Woods.
yeah.
What do you mean him? Don't you?
Well, hey,
Macron's a man, but Michelle Obama isn't.
no, she's a beautiful black queen,
Oh, geez.
and he is a beautiful French queen too.
Joaquin Phoenix isn't doing so well. He wins the election, but his brain don't work. He's like John Fetterman, and his what's happened to him is the left and right hemisphere of his brain no like they're fully separate. His eyes are always looking in
Ooh,
different directions and
like
hit
the
like
left and right of America. Get
America.
what I'm
He's
saying?
been split. Now he's just a useless blob sitting in a wheelchair. And his mother-in-law is now like controlling him. And all that stuff about the data center and the road that they funded, all that stuff is forgotten. And his whole Republican political thing is like, yeah, we built a data center. It's bringing jobs.
But it didn't the mother turn into the governor?
No, she's just
I could have
She's
sworn.
like the shadow or like the person controlling him.
All right, maybe I'm mistaken, but I could have sworn they introduced her as the governor. But maybe I'm just tripping.
it'd be cool if she was. I
The
didn't think about
governor.
that, but she's acting like I thought she was just speaking for Joaquin Phoenix. But if she became the governor,
Yeah,
hey,
I
it
think
would
she.
make
I
sense.
think so.
Everything is going crazy by the end of the movie. And then we see that she lives in a big mansion now. And she takes care of Joaquin Phoenix, and he's just like crying all the time. And there's a really funny shot of her browsing 4chan,
Wait.
and she
Crying
gets
all the
news about Emma Stone marrying Austin Butler, and now she's pregnant because the beginning of the movie, Joaquin Phoenix wanted to get his wife pregnant. He didn't know how to
But she didn't
communicate.
want to have a baby.
She didn't want to have sex.
Yeah, she didn't want to have sex, but he wanted to have sex to have a baby.
Yes, but now she's got that with
That's
a new man, and she looks very happy. And we see
This is a little sad.
Daniel Klaus of Ghost World fame, 8 Ball creator. He's sitting next to Emma Stone. That's one hell of a cameo, if you ask me. And then Joaquin Phoenix goes to bed, or he takes a shit with a nurse, and you see his dick, and he's fully nude.
And the nurse slaps him. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I mean, that was very real."
They put him to
I worked in
bed.
several retirement homes.
Was that a CGI penis, you think, by the way?
No
No.
way. Why would he do
That was
that?
the real deal?
Yeah, gotta be.
He's a brave actor. He's one of our
Yeah.
bravest actors.
I mean, if you had that, would you CGI it? Why not?
Yeah, I feel you,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying?
He's packing. He also kind of but that shot like he's like he just felt like he was a little too in shape for the character, to be honest. So
Wow. What do you want me to do? Is wither away for a little while?
That's a common thing with actors. They're always going to be too in shape.
yeah,
I mean, he looked pretty shitty throughout most of the movie with his beard and the gray. He looked pretty like the worst he's ever looked in a movie. But then you see him fully nude, you're like, oh, this guy's still in shape. He's a
he
vegan.
looks,
He
Yeah.
works
he
out.
looks fucking good, dude.
He looks, he doesn't look horrible. And so he goes to bed, and then you see the mom or the mother-in-law and the little Mexican helper dude. They get in bed together.
That's really funny. I thought.
Really twisted shit, man. Just Ari Aster, just laid on the cynicism real thick. And then it ends, and we see the data center, and that's the end of the movie.
It's funny that they're sleeping next to each other.
There's no reason why.
Yeah, there's no reason
Yeah.
why. It's just like a funny, ridiculous thing that happens
One
at the
big
end.
bed.
Because his life sucks so much. It just
Yeah.
it
It's
has
just trying to
suck.
get an extra joke, kind of.
And
And they got
and
it.
and the irony is, the tragedy is, he got everything he wanted. He's mayor. He's the mayor now.
Mm.
But
it came with a price, you're saying?
it came with a price. Everybody gets what they want. The nerdy kid gets a girlfriend. The mayor's son gets murdered. That's what he wanted. No. There's a funny joke. There's also a funny joke in the movie about how the white girl who's anti-racist, she chooses the Latino guy who is the mayor's son, who is the most privileged high school student in the town. His
Yeah.
father is literally the mayor, but the white kid tried to say like, hey, like maybe like not every white kid's at an advantage. Like there's class and stuff, and they give him like the evil glare. And it's like when you see him in the house with his father and his mother and all the guns, they don't look rich. They look, like working class.
Yeah, I feel you.
He's definitely at a disadvantage against the mayor's son who has a nice house, nice car.
Interesting, William.
Funny joke. It's a funny joke. The movie is funny. I enjoyed this movie. I've seen
That's
it three
funny.
times.
It's a comedy.
So what are you
It
gonna
is-
5-star it or what?
I'm gonna give it 4.5.
I was actually also gonna go 4.5, but I am gonna go 4.25. I liked it a lot. I did like it a lot. I had no idea where it was going, and when he started killing people, that was very shocking to me. And the knife in the head was very gross. But I like that movie a lot.
Yeah, I think 4.5 for sure because it's just too funny, and I also think it will like age really well.
Yes.
Sure,
It's not,
sure.
people don't like it now. People hate it now because people don't understand it.
Being too sensitive.
Yeah, I can't believe people would be so hyped up about COVID still. Who fucking cares?
You gotta
People
laugh.
don't know. You know what people
Gotta learn to
don't
laugh.
they don't like that, but they also don't like that Joaquin Phoenix is such a um horrible character. That he's a murderer. A lot of people are consider this movie to be nihilistic, and it's like, well, kind of.
But it's a comedy. Like a comedy is nihilistic. You have
And
to be
it's
nihilistic to make it to do the comedy out of this shit.
yes,
You know?
and it's not like it isn't true.
Yeah, there's truth to it. It does sound like it's like very well researched. It's like pretty like seemed like he was really like thinking a lot about it, this shit and stuff.
And it's so recent.
Yeah. Um, and the violence is really good in the movie.
The cinematography by Darius
Cinematography is awesome.
Darius Kanji shot it. He shot 7. It's just like the best. He shot Uncut Gems. He's like maybe the best cinematographer right now.
Yeah, the direction is really good.
All the lighting at night, like remember in Sinners when they're outside the barn and it's like nighttime, they just have this bluish shit fake light everywhere.
Okay.
In
Yeah,
this
yeah, I
movie,
remember
it's
that.
like black. When it's dark, when it's nighttime, it's like black, except for these like sodium,
yeah.
like orange, nasty colored lights. But it never looks bad. Like this, all the shots of Joaquin Phoenix at the end when he's running through the town look so good.
The green jail cell was a cool little lighting thing, I thought.
That actor who played the deputy, the black one, Michael, he's so good in the movie. When he's on the cell phone, he's like he has to call his like
Uncle.
father or uncle. He's like, I've been arrested. About a day or two later, after the movie was released in America, that actor was accused of sexual assault.
no.
In England, he's English.
Oh, well.
Why is every black guy in a movie English? That's a conspiracy theory we could talk about.
Well, England has the best acting tradition in the world. They're the best actors.
Fucking gay.
Well, yeah, that's gay, dude.
They are the
If
best
you never
actors.
know what to say about in response to somebody debunking your conspiracy theory, just say that it's gay.
Fucking queer. Now, I don't know if it's true or not. I hope it's not because I thought he was a good actor. He probably has in like another A24 movie already that's been shot. That's going to be like completely fucked up now. Who knows? I mean, that sucks. His life is destroyed.
What kind of sexual assault?
I don't even rape women.
Aziz
Maybe
Ansari
but if
level,
he's a rapist, he's bad. So
Well,
I
yeah.
don't know.
That is true. Rapists are bad.
It just got the accusations and they're
Oh, so if you rape
not,
adults, you're bad, but if you rape children, it's no big deal. If you rape children in the basement of a pizza place, it's no big deal, is what you're saying.
Well, usually in a crime, there's a victim. I think it's suspicious. This is you have accusations, you have a criminal, but you don't have any actual
There's just
That's why it's
victims.
so fucked up,
there's
William.
just children being
Where are the
raped,
victims?
murdered, mutilated, and there's just people upstairs eating
Who do we
pizza.
charge?
They're like,
You're like,
Playing
oh,
ping
This
pong,
is good.
playing ping pong.
yeah. There's got that fancy music playing that's always at dining scenes.
Oh my God.
It's just kids getting torn apart, faces ripped off, burned, blood
Like an
everywhere.
Ari Aster movie, like
Yeah.
Hereditary, just the little kids' heads being decapitated.
Yeah.
Creepy, like Washington D.C., like Chuck Schumer. Chuck Schumer taking off his clothes and his body's all pudgy.
Oh
Warren,
man.
Warren Buffett,
Mm.
butterflies.
Imagine if you're like an 8-year-old boy and Chuck Schumer is just sucking your penis, your soft little penis with his weird sharp tongue, and he's like a
Lord.
lizard with his lizard
God.
face. His glasses all
I
all
can't
low on the nose.
He's
The
looking
glass.
at it like through his glasses, like he's reading like a newspaper at the end of the night.
John
Yeah.
Fetterman.
What do you
Hey.
say about him?
I don't know. Your mic is all messed up.
Yeah, you're like echoey now.
Fuck.
They probably just took out. They probably used like a corkscrew and just like made a little hole in John Fetterman's skull and just fucked it. Turned him from a socialist into a pro-Zionist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they do it.
How they do it. It makes perfect sense. How else? It's not just money and power. It's like the
Control.
the most of delicious sexual conquest. A child from no home, no background, just like
The perfect
a little kid.
It's
There's
the
a movie.
perfect crime, William. You ever heard of that?
Your mic sounds really bad. I don't know what's up
Good
with you.
Lord.
There's a Brazilian movie called Peixote, and the cover of this movie is it's Pixote. The cover, it's in the Criterion Collection. The cover of this movie is a nude 10-year-old boy running from like the authorities. I just imagine a kid like
Criterion
that.
Collection is collection of pedophiles.
They didn't use that cover.
Oh,
but
okay,
like
that's good.
this, I imagine it's children like that, right? Like they catch them at the border.
Orphans.
They separate them from the family. They get lost in the system, man. They're lost.
It's a shame.
You take a baby from a woman who doesn't speak English.
You raise a baby in a cage.
It's like, where'd the baby come from? I don't know.
I think that kind of stuff might happen, though. To be honest, I know
we
you.
know
Yeah, we know.
We know.
Okay.
You tell us all the time. We make fun of you for being an idiot.
No, I'm not saying that it's like I think. I'm saying I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
That
you're
stuff
pretty sure.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Two
Hey, William.
idiots,
William
two
told me,
idiots like me and Mike just making up something like they take the baby, it gets lost in the system, and I'm waving
you're
my
sick.
hands left and right, and Adam's like, no, that's real. These two guys are making sense.
Just saying. Sometimes
Go on. What were you accusing me of? Go.
William. I was like, oh, I want to take my kid. Maybe I should take my kid to the new Superman movie. That would be cool for him. He's 4 and stuff. And William was like, oh, show him the original Superman. So
When I was a boy, the first superhero movie I ever saw was Superman before Batman. I was a young boy.
Nobody
in the
cares.
80s.
Nobody
in the
cares.
80s. It's a movie I'm like, go
Okay.
watch.
William
Superman.
said, go watch this new Superman movie. That's the best Superman movie. So I showed my kid the trailer of the original first Superman movie. And
Go on. What happened?
and there's a child's penis in the trailer.
What?
A little boy's like standing up, and he's like got his arms up, and he's like reaching out, saying like, "Hello."
Oh, that's Superman. He came from. That's
William just made me show my son a child's penis. He made me
What's wrong
show
with
my
that?
son child porn.
Now let me ask you a question. This is a mainstream movie, PG rated. It's a beloved classic film. This is on
The
YouTube.
70s were a different time.
You think
Guys.
this is offensive?
Well, it's child pornography.
Why is it pornography? It's not pornography.
It's not pornography.
That's just nudie photos.
That's child nudity.
It was a little.
Totally.
I don't know. I feel like this movie is.
Now, if you kids out there want to watch a real child pornographic film, there's an Italian movie from the 1970s called Malo Adolenza. Okay.
Oh, no.
This movie stars a girl, a blonde girl who was in a Roman Polanski movie, The Tenant. She's the daughter.
Oh no,
And
that's
then
not good
there's it
either.
also stars Laura Weedle, who's in like Tenebrae. She's in a bunch of she's in a that Antonioni movie. I forget the name of it. She's like a real Italian actress. This is an Italian movie. Don't
Oh
Google
no.
it. Don't Google this movie. And don't I do not recommend watching this movie because it's not exactly legal in most countries on earth, but it's a real movie. It has full blown simulated. It's like an erotic thriller for that, but everybody's 13 years old.
Oh no.
What is it? French?
It's
It'll make them
Italian.
like they used to,
This is
guys.
Italian, baby. Oh, those Italians. I think one of the girls is French.
Those wacky Italians.
But
It's a different society, you know what I
the
mean?
70s is crazy. Yeah, you'll watch a movie, you'll see a naked kid, you'll see a parents naked.
Yeah. No
Murmur of
big
the
deal.
Heart, Pretty Baby with Brooke Shields. She's naked in that movie. She's like 12.
Hey,
It's
I
not
had a
porno. It's technically not pornography because pornography has to have the penis in the vagina.
The
right,
definition
right.
of
It's not
pornography is
erotic.
penetration.
Penetration, blowjobs, hard dicks.
Oh, penetration.
thing.
Okay.
That is the definition of pornography. My father worked for a magazine distributor for many years. Taught me that.
But the 70s has some crazy shit like this, like softcore stuff that is now illegal or no one likes it. I forget. There's this one photographer guy who made like these fuzzy, blurry movies.
Okay.
Check it out if you want to see. If you want to give your kid a thrill.
Show 'em
A
Malo
movie we did on the
Atalante.
show, we did Walkabout. That has a naked kid. It's director's
True.
son.
Well, I can handle it, but it's just I don't know. I just wanted to
Did
show
your
my son
kid
Superman. I want to show my
with
son a fucking superhero movie. I didn't want to show him a child's penis.
Why
So,
didn't
Why
you
do
show
you-
like a cartoon or something? Why would you listen to William? Is the question.
yeah, I should have known he would have steered me towards a child's penis.
What's wrong with seeing a child's penis? I don't understand. Your child has a penis.
That's true. Yeah, no, no,
Takes
no.
a bath with another
it kind of
boy.
makes him.
Do you want to promote body positivity with your
I
child?
think he was like, "What the fuck?" Though when he first like, I do think he was like, "What the fuck is going on? Why is he seeing a child's penis right now?"
I think it's interesting that you're obsessing about this and you're focusing on this. And I think the
He
anxiety
just said
of this,
he wouldn't watch it.
the anxiety of this is that,
One too many penises. I can't watch that.
and then you get into the Pizzagate, Comet Pizza. I mean, this is a losers conspiracy theory, and you're getting into it like years and years later, like 8, 9 years later.
Yeah, that's the other issue.
It's like it's very lame.
It's not
like being,
hey, you don't need to
It's like going
character
like
assassanations. Okay, let's just talk about the facts.
I love. It's like it's like
You
being
gotta
into 30
assess-
seconds to,
this is what
30
William
seconds
does.
to Mars.
The
It's
band.
like you're like I 30 seconds to Mars fucking rocks, guys. I'm gonna go to it's like, what are you doing?
I'm gonna get into Jared Leto's band right
Like
now.
you're way
In 10 years, I'll be like, Jared Leto's a fucking creep.
yeah,
I'm
like
like a Middle Eastern kid. I'm like 10 years behind everything. But
you're like
hey,
a foreigner. Yeah, you're
good.
kind of
Yeah,
you're
when
like
it hits, it's
Fez.
so good.
Comet Pizza, Pizzagate. Now, if
Hey.
you people want to get into the real, you want to get into Pizzagate,
real.
QAnon, where we go on, where we go all. The QAnon website to get on is greatawakenings.win. It's the former subreddit. It's fun to read every now and then. The people are stupid. It's more of a pro-Trump thing at this
I
point.
like to be open-minded. That's all. I just, I like to have an open mind because that's how you learn and become more wise. I'm just looking to become the wisest person I can be.
Like the
it's
characters in
working.
Eddington. Soon you'll have a machine gun. You'll be running around Washington, D.C., just
stabbed in the head.
shooting at phantoms,
Be
saving
feeling
everybody.
very wise. Yes.
And the talking heads will play like, how did I get here? This isn't my beautiful conspiracy theory.
Yeah. I had another thought about this movie that there's no way to like segue into, but you know how like we've been complaining about 3 hour movies and shit, how every movie's like 2.5, 3 hours long now.
Yes.
This movie made me think about like about it a little differently. Because you know how like we have like TV shows like Breaking Bad and shit like that. That's like seasons.
Serialized. But
Serialized,
it's serialized.
yeah.
Cliffhanger, one season, one story.
This kind of felt like it would be like a season of a show, like the entire movie, but it's condensed into like a 2.5 hour movie. And maybe that's why we have these 2.5 hour, 3 hour movies now, because it's an adaptation of like a streaming series into like a one story, one movie instead of like episodic. You know what I'm saying?
I think
Sure.
that's why he is allowed to make this movie. I think that's why the business allows it because like the Avengers, that's basically television at this point.
Yeah,
Those two,
Marvel shit is televised. It was like
okay,
a TV
because
show.
they're constantly. But the difference is this is a film because it's a script, it's finished, he's filming it. But and they said the new Avengers movie, they're like stop shooting right now because they're writing more and then they're going to shoot more. So they're like shooting like hour long chunks maybe or like alternate scenes and they're like it's like a work in progress where they're editing because
That's kind of cool.
like a TV show when you sign on for an episode you might not have a script for the next or third episode. But what Ari Aster I think is doing is he's really into foreign films, especially Japanese films. And those movies are just long. Like you look at like 1960s Japanese movies, Kurosawa, they're fucking long. And he's into this like he said he was into like some small town movies, kind of like Last Picture Show. There's a Last Picture Show element to this movie where the two young men are fighting over one woman, like Jeff Bridges and Timothy Bottom or Sam Bottoms. No, Timothy
Timothy
Bottoms.
Bottoms.
Timothy Bottoms and Sybil Shepherd. That's kind of like the two guys in this movie. But he's into this movie that's really good called Battle of Narayama. Japanese movie. It's like 2.5 hours. Shoei Mamura. That's a movie about a village in Japan. And it's full of all these different characters, and you kind of go around the village. And one of the characters is like into bestiality. He's a bachelor, and he's constantly fucking the farm animals in the town.
Okay.
And his mother is like the
Oh,
matriarch of the town, and she's trying to get him married and get him a wife and get him set up because
Can't
when
hold him down.
when she turns 65 or whatever, her son will have to carry her on his back, march up to the top of a mountain, and leave her in a mountaintop uh, area full of bones of rotted corpses and she's just gonna die out there. So she's like, I need to get my son married
That
before
sounds
he.
awesome.
before he kills me.
I'd like to do
And,
that to my mom when she's
yeah,
ready to go. You know what I mean? When it's her time.
and she's ready. She's like, hey, look. And what's annoying? What's like sad is she's like the most like intelligent, competent person in the village.
Like, get her out of
She's
here.
a great contributor. She's basically like Joseph Robinette Biden III, one of our greatest presidents, a man who was
That,
unfairly taken out by the Swedish mafia. I mean, I don't know if you guys
yeah,
know that. The
that was
Swedish
crazy when that
mafia, the
happened.
House Techno group, they took out our great president. We could have had, he could be president right now. I mean, we'd be living in the golden age of America.
The mom going to die or whatever. Isn't that, don't they do that shit in Midsummer?
Yes, they do.
So hey, nice try, Ari Aster.
We know what
Small
you're
world.
up to.
We caught you.
We know what you're doing, Ari Aster.
Yeah.
We see through you. Now, Ari Aster, open invite, come on the pod. He's doing a lot of podcasts. He's promoting the hell out of this movie, and people don't get it.
That's sad.
People like the Minecraft movie and weapons and Lilo and Stitch.
Oh God, these fucking people.
Goddamn
These
kids.
idiots.
Ugh.
His next movie will be a horror movie, and he'll have to make so he can make money again because he's burned all his goodwill.
No.
This clearly is an expensive movie,
Oh yeah, it's expensive, baby.
right?
25 million smackers.
Gotta have money to make money. Really, that's not that much. Well, it looks expensive.
How much did Joaquin Phoenix get paid to make Joker 2? I think it's way over 20 million. Maybe
Definitely.
like 50. Like the dude that he's also burned all his goodwill. Double Oscar winner. Emma Stone, also double Oscar winner.
That's awesome. Good for them. I'm really happy for them.
Do you think they walk around with their two Oscars in their hands? Like, come on, let's fight.
I think they
Or
put
they
them
do
up
like
against their nipples and they make them look like they have really pointy nipples
they do
under
bicep
their shirts and
curls
stuff.
with
That'd
the
be cool.
Oscars.
Yeah.
Do you think they go into town and they find a small like Mexican boy under like a freeway off ramp and he's like, please, I need food, I need water. They're like, oh yeah, come with us. And they take him to the trailer and they just jam their Oscars statues like in his holes, killing him.
Oh my Lord.
And then they cook him and eat him.
You're saying this has happened in a trailer. I
Yeah,
believe it would be a trailer.
not
I
a
feel
honey
like,
wagon, definitely a nice trailer,
yeah.
A-list actor trailer.
Yeah, that sounds pretty plausible, honestly.
And Austin Butler's like, I don't know if I can get in on this, guys. I don't know. And they're like, you want an Oscar?
Hey, it's
You
easy to take
want
this
an Oscar?
position.
You better do this.
It's hard to be the one that speaks truth to power, you know, when you're not sure if it's truth. Speaks
And
possible truth or possible not truth to power.
by speaking truth to power, I mean texting William and I.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You guys are the power. I'm speaking truth to you, motherfucker.
Finding the most dog shit
Getting
X
Mike
post
pissed when he's hungry.
written by a guy who clearly doesn't speak English. It's like poorly translated from English.
I thought his English was very good.
And it's like, those people are just making money off you.
He's
You know
okay
that,
with
right?
that.
Whatever it takes to get to the truth.
I never get mad at other people making money. It's no
I don't-
problem.
That's true, William. Why you gotta hate?
Now Mike and I know the answer to this, but for the audience, do you tell your wife do you share your theories with her?
I have to like
Here we go.
eke it out very slowly with her. So I'm working on Israel with her. She's on board with it, of course, but
It's trick.
I haven't really blown her mind with what Israel is actually like means about everything.
Israel
Because
did
Israel is,
Israel
just the
did
beginning, my friends.
9/11, right?
That's also true, William. Yes.
Israel did JFK.
Yeah, that's also true.
Nicole
OJ.
Brown Simpson.
And Nicole Brown Simpson, the trifecta. They're just trying to
Yeah.
get a black man down.
They couldn't, and
A good black man.
they didn't, and they couldn't, and they didn't.
Yeah, he lived a great life, great long life. He was cheated.
So OJ beat Israel.
He's the one guy that beat Israel. Yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
that's
That's-
amazing.
That's why they ultimately had to take him out with the brain cancer. So they're also responsible for him having brain cancer.
Hospice.
Yeah.
Hospice.
Greatest running
They-
back in the 1970s. You cannot take that away from him.
The Mossad was waiting for him at that hospice. That's why he knew he wouldn't go. You know what I'm saying?
Now
Yeah.
we have to do
Yeah.
another movie next week. What movie should we do
Are we doing home free?
with Brian?
Mike is really excited to watch Ryan's movie.
No,
Why wouldn't we? Be?
Everybody
That's
watch
that's
Ryan's
Mike is
movie.
yeah, watch Ryan's movie.
I don't
It's
wanna
called
do-
Home Free. It's on streaming.
I don't want to do Ryan's movie if he's not going to show up on the show.
Yeah, he'll also we'll watch it and then he'll bail at the last second or something.
Yeah,
Like that.
he's not going to remember. Everybody watch Ryan's movie, Home Free.
What about A Fire in the Sky?
No, we're doing newish movies.
Oh God damn it!
Fire in the Skies.
Oh, I know a movie we're doing next week.
That was scary as shit when I was a kid.
I want to be scared by aliens.
Oh my god.
How do you guys think about watching one of the worst movies of the last 5 years?
I feel like we've already done that several
Isn't it
times.
really long too? You're saying, William?
Oh yeah, but
Is
it's
it fun to
funny.
watch? Okay, all right.
It's gonna be like a funny episode.
All right.
We're gonna go off on this one.
What's it called?
It's called Magazine Dreams. Okay, it's 2 hours and 3 minutes. It's shorter
Oh,
than
that's not-
Eddington.
Okay.
But it feels 3 times as long.
Oh
Ooh,
boy.
that sounds powerful.
It's about bodybuilding.
An amateur bodybuilder battles both the limits of his physical body and his own inner demons to gain recognition.
Okay.
That sounds sick.
Yeah.
I got to see some buff guys.
It's a Taxi Driver ripoff. It's a movie that played at Sundance and it didn't take the world on fire because the lead actor Jonathan Majors was arrested for assault.
Jeez, everybody
And his-
getting arrested.
they can't help it. Once you get like really successful, the only thing that gives you any pleasure is just smacking the shit out of a woman.
Fair enough.
You know?
And Michael Fassbender seemed to dodge it. He has
Yeah, good
accusations
for
of
him.
like of breaking like his college girlfriend's arm or
Oh
something.
no.
I mean, that
Or,
could be a lot
yeah.
of things.
But he's a really cool actor.
Yeah, people were like, "All right, Mike, you can get one. This one's on us."
He's Master Epps.
God, he's so good at that.
Is that a 5-star movie?
Oh, that's a 5.5 star movie.
Hell yeah.
It's the most quotable movie of all time.
Most people don't appreciate that
Humor,
movie as like a
a comedy,
fun to watch,
What else would it be?
quotable movie, fun to
like
quote
Office.
movie.
It's Office Space,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
12 Years a Slave, as
Yeah.
quotable movies go.
Most people are like, oh, this is an interesting art, powerful art film that's very tragic and stuff. Mike's like, no, this is a fucking. I'm gonna show this to my buddies.
Like Eddington. I mean, look, I mean, the slavery era of America is pretty dark, pretty fucked up, and we had a civil war, and we were able to come together, and now we're coming apart again, but we'll come together again.
Are we gonna have to have a civil war to do it?
I don't know, but Israel, Palestine, it's time to come together, like America after the Civil War.
Yeah, why can't you guys get along? What's
You know,
what's really going on?
Reconstruction, the Gilded Age, the Roaring Twenties. There was a few bumps.
The feel good '90s.
But all along the way, we've had each other, and that's
We've
the
had each
important thing
other,
to remember. We've always
you
had each
know.
other.
So, Eddington, any final thoughts on America? What should we do? How do we get them together? We got to talk, right? We got to share.
Dialogue.
We got to listen.
Oh,
You got to listen.
gotta look,
Stop.
gotta feel, gotta touch, gotta smell,
What I think would be
all
good
the
is
senses.
maybe it's time Gavin Newsom and Ron DeSantis came together
Kissed.
and had a beautiful 8-year-old Latino boy in between them.
Yeah.
And
If the
they,
elites fucked kids, if from on different sides of the aisle, if they were fucking the kids together instead of in their separate little tribes, they would be getting along so much better. That would
well,
like
they are,
bombs.
right?
Like a
That's the
spit
unit
roast
that
situation?
they're doing that. That's the
Yeah,
unit.
yeah.
That's the uni party.
No, I think
So
they're trying to have their own like little thing. Like, hey, we're fucking
how
kids
about
too. We
this? What
want to
if
fuck kids, and
the
then
elites?
we
Hold
don't
on,
like how you do it.
the elites are together. We know that, right? They control everything. They're
Yeah.
playing mind games. It's
Sure.
WWE.
Yeah, for sure.
What if all the poor people from the red states and the blue states? What if we got together and we got some guns and we went to Washington D.C. and we just fucking killed all of them. We just shot the president. We killed Congress. We hanged the Supreme Court.
That'd
We
be
just
so sick, dude.
and then we can like move on, start fresh.
Yeah.
I think like one of those.
We should elect babies instead of grown-ups.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
that's like that's like some bad shit. That's happened. Then that's like medieval.
Oh yeah, then they're all gonna become like the worst
That's like
people of all time.
Joffrey and Game of
Yeah,
Thrones
yeah.
shit.
Oh shit. Yeah, you just
Those
make terrible.
baby, you don't want the president being a baby.
No.
All right. Well, it's gonna be complicated, but I think we can do it
But either way, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Right, guys?
for sure.
I would like to go to the taco truck. Are we done?
Let's go. Let's stop.